Tell me your philosophy about paying your own way.
I do not approve of it. I never did
See?
it, okay?
He's a gentleman.
After I got married, she would pay her way, or she would help me. If
So you meet this woman online, and you agree to go out to dinner.
The very first night, do you pick up the tab?
No, yes.
See?
Of course I do. I took, yes, of course I do.
Why?
That's why I said Dad and I have this invisible sap across our forehead.
yeah.
The first date I had with Kay
I'm gonna
was
have one
down
more.
to,
You want one?
the
gonna have
first
one
day
more.
I had
I'm
with
not driving,
Kay
you
was
are.
down to Buzzards
two?
Bay.
I'm not working.
Please.
I'm not working.
Yeah, that's
Down
nice.
Down to the restaurant in Buzzards Bay was my first date with Kay. That was now it's a used car dealership, a new car dealership.
What is?
Where it used to be a restaurant where I took Kay on my first date. Cost me about $55 that night. But I was trying to make an impression. The first date you try to make an
Of course you do.
What kind of an impression do you want to make
Listen.
when you're saying, what kind of an impression do you make?
I
when saying,
think the woman would respect you more
no.
if you met her online and said, "Okay,
Well,
hey,
I'd like to meet that type of woman.
I will go out to dinner, but let's make a deal. This first
you
time
didn't
at
do
least."
That with Pat.
No, of course not. I didn't meet her online. This
You
first
might
time,
have if it was in this era.
she used to pay her way. She used to take me
The
to
woman
dinner.
with a man's haircut paid my way all the time. But we were together a while. Now, when you meet somebody initially, that first
Nah.
night,
The first time
you
gotta
gotta be a
say-
gentleman. You gotta pay.
You can be a gentleman, but you got to say, I will agree to go out with you, but at least this first night we're each paying our own way.
I've picked
That
up the
way
tab
there's
for
no-
all the failed dates I've had. The fat ones, the ones getting stomach surgery. Never see them again, but that night you gotta do it.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah,
No.
I don't know. I think you're trying to impress the girl. You're
Yeah,
trying
we're
to-
on the
All right.
same.
Tell me how you try to impress her. Give me a lesson.
If you got any chance, you gotta pick up the
I
tab.
give you my thing with Kay. We went into this restaurant.
I don't want to hear about Kay. I
Wait a
want to
minute,
hear
I know this story. I can tell it.
just in general.
In general, I think I would not feel good letting a woman pay.
Why?
That's
I just
just in
wouldn't
his genes.
That's the way it's in my genes. That's the way I feel. I feel no way. She's good enough to go out with me. I should be good enough to buy her a dinner.
Well, how about if you're going out with her? This woman puts her thing
I
online,
still
looking
think,
to reel somebody in.
I still think that's the man's.
That's why they call it plenty of fish.
I think.
Oh,
that's,
really?
Free online.
I think that's the man's responsibility.
No, but I mean,
It's called chivalry. Chivalry is not dead.
she's
Yeah.
going online, right?
Yeah.
She's putting herself out there for somebody to go out
He's
with.
probably right because I can't afford to pay attention. With all these failed dates, I should have let them pay.
You should at least say, "Hey, look, you know how
would
this."
not impress anyone if you did that.
He's not trying to impress anyone. He doesn't even know her.
When he takes her out, he doesn't want her to have a bad feeling. Or look at this cheapskate.
What does he care if it's the first time? I mean, look at the one who needed stomach surgery. He-
But if she's a keeper, you got to pick up the tab.
I could never.
If you got any
we'll
hope.
do it next time.
No, if you got
I
any
could
hope
never
on
do
that
it.
first date,
I could never have him. I take a date out and say, "We'll go Dutch." You know, I could never do
I've
that.
been.
How about the woman at the mall? If you took her
Odette.
out, if you took Odette out, you would pick up the tab?
Of course.
Even
That's
Odette.
by nature.
I had Odette coming here cleaning his house. I said, hire her.
Yeah,
The woman would be
I thought the
wonderful.
same thing today.
Didn't you?
She probably makes minimum wage cleaning the mall,
You know what I
right?
said to him, and it wasn't a joke. He's got 3 bedrooms. Craigslist, anywhere. You got to search him out. You got to do
Yeah, of
background
course.
checks.
Well, Odette will
People
come.
come in, they do stuff
Where
for
d-
next to nothing.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't do Craigslist for somebody
I'm
like
just
that.
saying. What I'm saying is,
Odette would come, I'll bet. She'd probably
I
make
said
him a
if he even
meal.
had a roommate, honestly, for the next year. Got 1 bedroom, they pay $300 a month rent. You check them out real good. They do the dinner, they do the cleaning.
What kind of roommate? You want a roommate?
An Odette type.
No, I don't want a roommate. No.
He was
way.
that close. I thought it was. Think about it. A live-in
I
house.
I could not even think about it.
How about getting Odette out once a week to clean?
No, I could not even think about it.
Why not? You know
I can't
Odette.
even get him to do the COA right down the end of the road to take
I know.
No way.
the
That's my
service
nature.
meals on. He won't
Yeah.
in
That's
any of
my
it.
nature. I'd rather do it myself than to depend on somebody to
That's
come
not dependent on somebody. You can't even see the stains on the rug.
in. No, that's my nature. That's my nature. And as far as paying for having a girl pay her own way, no way.
Really?
When you first took Pat out,